to Dirt Podcast, where we profile and showcase underground music while taking an occasional trip above the surface. I'm your host, Rombone. Thank you for tuning in. Earlier this week on Sunday, I had a live stream. I was just kicking it for a little bit, and I had Mike Sears from the Speak Ya Clout Podcast join me. We ended up having a pretty dope conversation, and I figured I'd put it out as a podcast for everybody to enjoy. We covered a lot of shit in the podcast, a lot of Xul talk, a lot about collecting CDs, talking about Isham and Nadas, just a whole bunch of shit we talked about. It was a good time. It's always fun talking with Mike Sears over there at the Speak Ya Clout Podcast. Glad to have him on my platform. Hitting y'all with 2 podcasts this week. Special little surprise. It was kind of a surprise to me as well. But I hope you enjoy the show. And without any further ado, let's get into it.
Hey, what up?
What's up, bro?
Chilling. What's up with you?
Ain't shit, man. Just got absolutely obliterated yesterday, man.
Yeah, 420.
Smoked out all day. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, that's what it's about.
That hard head hangover, my nigga.
Yo, those are real though.
Oh yeah, they exist.
Oh yeah, it's not like an alcohol hangover at all, but it's a real thing.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro.
Yeah, so I just finished recording my podcast for tomorrow. I did my Isham album ranking.
Can't wait for that.
The RLP, everything from Booming Words to Tongues, EPs included.
That should be dope. I love the ICP and Twisted ones you did, so definitely gonna check that out.
I think you'll be scratching your head on this one a little bit.
Probably.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck is this dude thinking? And I know it. I know it. But I mean, all those albums during that era are good. I say that in my ranking. I'm like, all these albums are good. None of them are bad. But there has to be a favorite and a least favorite.
Yep. Yeah, that RLP era was like damn near flawless, dog.
It really was. It really was. If you think about, especially Nadas.
Oh man.
Life After Death, Blasphemy, Do You Believe, Multi-Killionaire, Wicked Worldwide.
Fuck it.
Multi-Killionaire is dope because it's like, that's like on some gangsta shit.
Yeah, that shit is hard, yo. Shit is hard.
The beats on that album are so fucking dope.
Ball is Envy is my shit on there. I love Ball is Envy.
That shit is hard.
He killed that shit.
Yup. I love that shit. Multi-Killionaire. I want the OG of that, but it's so fucking expensive.
Yeah, I got the OG. Thankfully, I paid 50 bones though, my G.
That's what they go for, and like.
Yeah, and it was shrink wrap too, and it was in the shrink.
Oh, sealed.
Yep, sealed. This is like 2012, I think. Yeah, somewhere around there.
No shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I was talking to a dude in the museum the other day, and he's like, "I'll take 45," and I'm like, "Fuck."
Shit.
Eventually, I'll bite the bullet, but not right now.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Sometimes you gotta do it, bro.
Yeah, I dropped. What did I just dropped 35 on that Jekyll Brothers promo album.
Yep, I seen that shit. Yep, that's dope.
But I've been wanting that for fucking forever, and that was the last one I needed to like complete my Jekyll Brothers collection.
Yeah, the stuff I want from the Joker's card, the first 6 era. I want vinyls, my G, and I want cassettes, but the cassettes are like impossible to find. I used to have them when I was a kid too. I sold them all.
You could see them right there.
Yep. Yeah, I see them shits.
Yeah, I got that Jekyll. I just got that one. I just dropped 30 on that shit right there. I have the other Jekyll face too. And then the Great Malenko, I have that right there is the sealed Hollywood version.
Oh, man.
And then I have the Island version right behind it.
That's fresh. Yeah, I seen your Malenko collection and my fucking jaw dropped. Like, damn, son.
I fucking love that album. And I was like, a couple years ago, I just made it a mission. For the 20th anniversary, I was like,
yeah,
I'm going to get fucking every version of that shit.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. That's my favorite, too. I worship that album, man.
Love that album. That's probably my favorite album of all time.
I'm not mad at that whatsoever. Oh, man. That's what got me hit. You know what I mean?
Right, same.
Oh.
like I told you the other day, if it wasn't for ICP, if it wasn't for that album, I wouldn't have never got into hip hop and become a student of the fucking craft.
Yep.
I love studying the shit, man. That's the best part about it.
Same here, man. I'm with you, brother.
It's like, like the other day you guys were talking about Gangsta Nip. I know who Gangsta Nip is, but I got to do my research and listen to the shit. And
yeah, he's out there. He's out there, man.
Yeah, from what you guys were saying, it sounds like he said some crazy ass shit.
Fuck yeah. Talk about expensive, man. I spent a couple of bones on his shit too.
Yeah, I remember the first time I heard his name, I looked it up and I'm like, whoa, this is like,
yeah,
you paying some fucking money for those albums.
Well, and that's when I was working too, so it was kind of easier, but still, it kind of hurt my pockets.
Right.
But I got all that Rap A Lot stuff from that expensive.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't go too crazy for certain shit like OG copies. It all depends on the artist.
I'm the same way, brother. Same way.
Like Dr. Dre Chronic, I had the remastered version for Mad Long, and I'm like, this is one of my favorite rap albums. I was like, I gotta get the OG. And they're not that hard to find, but I wanted it.
And I'm so OCD with OG presses, so I like how it looks better. Like the pot leaf on the disc is bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
The type of advisory is bigger. Like, I'm a nerd like that. So. And
I like the original recordings. It's that original sound. It's what it was intended to sound like.
Yes. That's
like
the shit I put on my iPod too, like the OG copies.
Yeah, like but it depends. Certain shit sounds better remastered.
In the case of Isham and Nodis, yes.
Right, yeah. Because who knows what the fuck they were recording their shit on back in the day.
Right.
But I mean, Dre, they had access to, those big ass boards and high, top studios and all that.
Like Dre, he wanted his albums to sound like Thriller, he said. You know what I mean? But just gangster shit.
Yep.
And Niggas for Life sounds pristine. And that's 91.
Yo, listen to fucking Straight Outta Compton, man. For 88, that sounds really good for 88.
There's some 80s rap albums that sound like shit.
Right.
Like they're recording like Kool G Rap and Polo, Road to the Riches sounds kind of fucked up.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I've gone back. I did my research on Kool G Rap, and I'm like, oh, man, this shit kind of sounds fucking ass.
Yeah. I love G Rap, but damn.
Oh, yeah, G Rap's he's a fucking G.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I asked you the other day, what did you answer? I said Chronic or Doggy Style.
Oh, I said Doggy Style, but that could change, dude. Because the Chronic, man.
If it wasn't for the Chronic, we would have never got Doggy Style.
Super facts.
And dude, both those albums, in my opinion, they could be perfect rap albums.
Fuck yeah. They are, man. They're like how to put this? Chronic is Goodfellas and Doggy Style's Casino, you know what I mean?
Yep.
They complement each other big time.
For real. And like Chronic is more raw. He played with more sounds on that.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of refined it. And dude, he gave fucking Snoop some fucking gems.
Oh God, yes. I never get sick of Doggy Style, man.
Hell no.
I got the OG too, with G's Up, Hoes Down. It took a while, but I got it.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I don't know. Damn, I don't know if I have the OG of that one. I might have the fucking remastered.
Yeah, I got both.
I know I got the OG of Murder Was the Case.
That's underrated. That's a banging soundtrack.
It really is, though.
Fuck yeah.
I love that whole G-Funk era.
Oh, yeah, same here, brother. Like, I'm an East Coast boom bap fan to the bone gristle, but that West Coast stuff is just as important to me.
For real.
Fuck yeah.
Like, the Dog Food album.
Oh,
man.
God. That sounds so good, doesn't it? Like,
it does. Yep. Oh, you could tell Dre still had his hand in shit at Death Row at that time.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that was probably the last album that he worked on. Because when Tupac came on with All Eyes on Me, there's no... I mean, he did, what, 2 or 3 songs on there?
That's it. DJ Quick, I think DJ Quick engineered that whole album, too.
Oh, did he?
Yep. But he didn't get the credit. It's under his name.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, his government name.
Yo, but What's up with Snoop's verse on that one song? Sounds like ass. It sounds like they just slapped it on there and they're like, fuck it, don't mix it, put it out.
Two of America's Most Wanted you're talking about?
No, not America's Most Wanted, because that shit sounds mad good. Is it the Every Other City We Go?
All About You. Yeah, it does sound shitty, doesn't it, when he's talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's like he was standing in the other room and they're like, just talk.
It sounds mad deep and muddy and shit. I don't like that.
Yeah. That threw me off.
Yeah.
But I mean, that album's fucking dope. Daz,
Yeah.
I said the other day on your show in the chat, Daz is mad underrated.
He is, brother. Fuck, man.
Mad underrated.
Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back. Oh my god.
I haven't heard that.
Oh, I think he fucked with it hard.
But did he do shit on Corrupt solo albums? Because I've heard Corrupt solo shit.
Yeah, I think he did. I'm not too sure. I have both albums physically too. Well, the first two, I should say.
Yep.
The first one's kind of trash.
Which one was that?
Corruption from '98.
Yeah, no. What was the other one that he dropped? That was really fucking good.
The Streets Are Our Mother from '99. I'll never forget. I bought
Yep.
I bought that, Chronic 2001, and Calling Issues the same day.
Oh,
that shit.
That's like 3 fucking dope ass albums. Yeah.
Came out on the same day, dude. Right after school, I got all three of them. Never forget that shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. 2001, man. Damn.
Oh, Lord.
I played the fuck out of that album.
I was kind of debating to put that on my albums to get high to, because I got high to that shit a lot in my teens and shit.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, that was a dope list you put together.
Man, thanks, brother. And those are all albums I actually got high to. You know what I mean?
Right.
Over the years.
Not albums you think.
Yeah. All albums I experienced with, man. There's more, too. Like, I want to kick myself in the ass. I forgot E1999. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that. You're like honorable mention. I was like, he was just high and forgot.
Yeah, man. Dumb high, man. And the night before that, I was on the phone with Roxy. We were both fucking lifted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got lifted all day, man.
I was surprised. I guess I'm not really surprised, but Down, that's a fucking dope album.
Oh, Nola. Yeah, man.
That's a really good album. I don't think many people know about that shit.
Nah, man. That's 95, I think. Yes,
Yeah.
I love that album.
Really good. You got Tool on there. I'm looking at your list now. Southern Playalistic. That's my favorite Outkast album.
Oh, I'm not mad at that. That fucking funky ride, yo.
Ooh.
I love smoking to that shit. It's so smooth.
The production on that album, it was almost on some West Coast type shit.
Yep, definitely was. I can definitely see that.
I love those smooth beats, and they're like, you could tell they're hungry. They're like, yo, we got something to prove real quick.
Yep.
But all their albums, they're just dope rappers.
Yeah, that was a dope episode we did with Nick on Palmer 5B.
Yeah.
One of the rare occasions where I can have my camera on, you know what I mean?
Right. And it didn't fuck up.
Yeah.
Did you listen to Big Boy's last album, Boomiverse?
No, but I heard the first album and I fucking love it, man.
Bro, check out Boomiverse. That was my favorite album of 2017.
I'll check that out for sure, man.
That shit is hard. The opening track, Kill Bill with Jeezy and Killer Mike. Woo!
Oh, man.
That shit is fucking hard. I was like, okay, this is how we're starting the album out? All right.
I'm going to spark one up and put it on Spotify today for you, brother.
Oh, yeah. That's a dope-ass album. And that was my first time listening to any of his solo stuff.
Did you hear the Chico Dusty? Fuck, it's a long title, dude.
No, I haven't checked out. I've checked out songs, but I haven't checked out full albums.
The song General Patton, that shit is bananas. Real hard.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What do you think of Run the Jewels?
I love them. The first three joints, man.
Yeah, man. I would imagine the next one, 4, is going to be fucking just as hard.
All right. My favorite is 2, though. That's my favorite one, 2.
I go back and forth. It's so fucking hard because they're so close.
Yeah.
I really like 1. I love that fucking first song. That beat, when that beat drops.
And Killer Mike going fucking ape shit on that shit.
Yeah, man. And I never listened to Killer Mike or LP before Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
But Run the Jewels put me onto both of them, and then I went and listened to their old shit, and like, dude, they've always been dope. I just slept on them.
Especially LP with Company Flow, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
Fun Crusher Plus, classic.
Even his solo shit.
Oh yeah, I wish I had Fantastic Damage. That is expensive.
Yeah, some of his shit is expensive.
Yeah.
The only ones I got Cancer for Cure and I'll Sleep When You're Dead.
Dope albums too.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see. Is that Paul's Boutique on your fucking list too?
Yep, Paul's Boutique. Yep. Those beats just, you know, when you smoke, you get lost in that album. I had to put that on there.
Yep. Chapter 2, World Domination. Man, that's my favorite 3-6 album.
Me and my niggas, we called that the Blunt Ride album back in the day. That's what we had in the ride when we were smoking.
Yeah.
Shit.
You could definitely ride out to that.
Fuck yeah.
I love this song, dude. The posse cut on that album.
Oof.
I love all their posse cuts. I always say it, and I should just fucking do it. Is just make a playlist of all the posse cuts.
That'd be hard. That'd be fun to listen to.
That'd be just fucking hard. Like just epic as fuck, front to back.
Body parts and shit.
Yep.
Too.
Project Pat Mister Don't Play. I love that album.
Oh yeah, that's like freshman year of high school for me. Getting high to that album.
Yep. Most Tasteless. Yeah, I got high to that.
I have Vital Box up there because it just listening to like 12 and No Evil Out when you're stoned is fucking dope, man. You know?
Yeah, there's that part of the album, like mid to late album, where it kind of slows down.
Just gets evil as fuck.
Yeah, and Jay gets into his storytelling bag like crazy.
Some of Shaggy's greatest lyricism is on that second half, in my opinion.
Yeah, Old Evil Eye.
Oh man,
they go in on that.
Fuck yeah.
Cypress Hill, of course.
Temples is my favorite to get high to. Absolutely.
There Is a Dark Side. I don't know if I like There Is a Dark Side or Muddy Waters better, man.
Yeah, dude, that's his best work. Period, to me.
Even What the Album is really good too.
Oh yeah, that's one of my first cassettes I ever got.
That shit was funny. I was listening to you guys talk, and then after Doc's the name, you guys were like, "All right, this is where it goes to shit."
and you were like, "Y'all should have reviewed just the first one."
Right.
Oh man,
that was funny. Black Sabbath is classic.
Oh yeah, my favorite band of all time, dude. Absolutely.
Ozzy.
Yep.
Pink Floyd, The Wall. I remember watching that movie. You ever see the movie?
Yeah, when I was a kid, it's fucking crazy. I seen it on VH1 way back.
Yeah, it's weird as hell.
Fuck yeah. I was gonna put Dark Side of the Moon, but I was like, you know what? I like to smoke to the wall more because of that Comfortably Numb, man. Oh man.
Yep. And then Doctor's Advocate, dope album.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with weed or nothing, but I just smoked to it before, and I was like, I like this. It's good to get high to.
Has Game put out a bad album?
To me, I would say Jesus Piece. I don't like that album.
No?
Nah. Everything else I like.
Yeah, I think he's underrated as a rapper.
Oh, he is. He's one of my favorites for sure, man.
Like,
definitely.
You don't get too many West Coast dudes that come out rapping like that.
I think he studied like the East Coast niggas too.
Right.
You know? That's why he got that like those punchlines and all that.
I know Corrupt's from Philly, but he claims West Coast, and he's mad underrated.
Fuck yeah.
I love Corrupt.
Corrupt is nasty. That nigga held his own with Inspector Deck on the Pete Rock album. So Survivor from '98, man. Like, oof.
I'm gonna have to check that. I love just anything Corrupt.
Oh yeah. Corrupt is
dope.
nasty. Young Gotti.
Yeah, I got that album, the DPG album. They did different names or like different nicknames or some shit on the cover of it. Came out.
I heard about that.
Came out like 98, 99, something like that.
I gotta check that out.
Deftones fucking.
Oh yeah, White Pony.
Yeah, White Pony.
Chino Moreno's voice just makes you feel like you're on a cloud. So I like smoking to that shit.
I remember all my friends were hating on that album when it came out.
Wow.
And I'm like, no, this is a good fucking album. They changed a lot from Adrenaline to White Pony.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But because Adrenaline, their first album, was just so angry.
Yeah, hard as fuck.
Yeah. And then what was the next one? Around the Fur. That shit was hard.
I love that album.
That shit was hard too. And then they kind of toned it down a little bit. Not even that much though for White Pony.
No, because there's some hard shit on White Pony too.
Right. That song with James Maynard Keenan. Oh, Passenger.
Oh, yes. That's what I like getting high to. That shit. Jesus.
Man, I love that guitar on that song. And then when he comes on, it's like, oh shit. Because you don't ever really hear rock dudes collaborating like that.
Never. Randomly.
Right.
Seldomly. Yeah.
That shit was hard. I love Deftones. I just saw them. I've seen them a couple times, but I just saw them a couple years ago at Incubus.
I like some Incubus shit.
I like the first couple albums from Incubus, but anything after that, they just kind of get too soft.
Yeah, it's soft in the ass, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
But that first album, I forget what it's called. That shit's hard. It's like funky as fuck. They do some the bass on that. I love the bass.
Fuck yeah. What he blew up. Man, I'm excited for that fucking Zool, man. Oof.
Dude, those first two songs, so hard. So hard.
Tune up the black tongue. That shit is stupid hard.
Yeah, like where do they come up with this shit? Yo, I was thinking I saw somebody comment, it was either on the Wicked Shit Wednesday chat or just randomly on one of my posts. They were like, Twisted should do a group with Alla Xul Elu and be like the new Dark Lotus. And I'm like, well, it's the Venomous Five, first of all, and they're already going to do that. But if you think about it, Alla Xul Elu is kind of like the new Dark Lotus.
I would say so.
Because it's so fucking dark.
I was telling Roxy, I'm like, you gotta hear this album. You gotta hear this. It'll blow you the fuck away.
Yeah, man. And I got on with them with Psycho Volume 1.
Yeah, you're way before me, brother. Way before me.
Only because I pay attention. I don't know if you really pay attention to that like deep underground wicked shit.
I used to, but a lot of niggas disappointed me, you know? I mean,
yeah.
It was trash.
You got to sift through a lot of bullshit to find the gems.
Yeah.
And because I listen to dudes like Low Key.
Yeah, I fuck with Low Key.
Playboy the Beast.
My homegirl likes him a lot.
Gruesome. I fucking love Gruesome.
Yeah, I knew Gruesome back in the MySpace days. I was fucking with Gruesome.
Yeah, man.
That dude is nice.
Dude, he raps his ass off. He's mad underrated. I don't know how like Psychopathic or M&E just looks over that dude.
Right?
Because he can rap. And he does mad different styles. And
he caught a body in those whack ass SKR motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Low Key fucking caught a body with that shit too.
Yeah, Low Key's dead nice. I think he's nice as fuck.
I love Low Key's new shit because he's experimenting. He does like almost like industrial hip hop rock shit. It's like he's mixing so many styles into one.
And he's a humble dude. Like he likes a lot of my posts. Shout out to Low Key, man.
Yep. Hell yeah. Shout out to Low Key. I met him on the Tombstone Territory back in the day.
Oh, Boondocks and Blaze, right?
Yep. A and B too.
Probably in the same building. Didn't even know it.
Yep. I was at the Rhode Island show and I was at the Palladium show.
Yeah, Palladium.
The Palladium show was supposed to be upstairs, but then they ended up selling so many tickets they moved it downstairs.
Yep.
That was dope. And Q Strange opened up that show. Q Strange is dope.
Oh God, is he ever? That nigga's nasty, man.
He's another one, man.
Fuck yeah.
He was supposed to sign with Twisted to Magic Records when they were going to leave Psychopathic the first time.
That would have been a problem. Woo.
It really would have. Because he was supposed to drop Strangeland on Magic Records.
That's crazy. I never knew that shit, bro.
Yep.
Man.
Because I had heard about it through like rumors on the internet and shit. And then I met him on the Tombstone Territory and I asked him about it. He's like, yeah, but it got all fucked up. Tom Dove fucked it all up.
Man.
Remember that motherfucker?
Yeah, Tom Dove, man. Yep. Little skinny motherfucker.
Remember when he got the Magic Records logo tattooed on the side of his head?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Kamala whooped his ass one of those JCW DVDs.
Yep. Did you read his book or try to read his book?
I heard you and Mitch talking about it. You had me dying. You like it, the fucking fifth grader wrote it or some shit like that.
For real, like there was like no punctuation. I'm like, dude, this is for real. This is like legit. I legit read like maybe 2.5 pages, and I was like, I can't do it. Like, I want to read it because I'm sure he probably has some good stories, but it's
Man, at least fucking hire somebody, bro.
right. Like, have like at least like somebody in your family proofread it or some shit.
Oh shit, man. Speaking
But
of
yeah.
school, I wish I had Psycho and Head of Horns on hard copies, man.
Yeah, they the M&E store gets them in every once in a while, but they always sell out mad quick.
Yes, and I had a chance to get them, but like a dumb fuck, I was like, I'll get some. Got to get those.
Yeah, I got both those hard copies. I bought those when I first got into them, and then I pre-ordered what was it, Necronomicon? That's fucking dope.
Oh god, that's hard as fuck.
Dope.
Fuck, yeah.
Man, yeah, those Zul dudes are fucking hard, man.
They make me feel like I did when I was a teenager bumping the Lotus shit. You know what I mean? That's what it makes me feel like.
Yeah, man. It gives you that feeling again, like, oh shit, this is it.
Fuck yeah.
This is it. And I'm starting to kind of get that feeling with Ouija.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the biggest turnaround I ever had. I can't get enough of that dude.
Like
water and the water damage.
Yeah, that was like I slowly grew into him because I heard a Swag Tooth before he signed, and I was like, I didn't hate it, I didn't love it, it was whatever. And then even when Gutter Water dropped, it was like, meh. But over time and just his social media presence and
Oh god, he's funny.
just all that made me go back, listen to Gutter Water, and I'm like, okay. And then I got the Water Damage. And now he's working on Wasteland.
Yeah, all the elements and shit.
Yep. Dope. I like the concepts, man.
I listened to Gutter Water on Spotify a few months back. I'm like, this shit is nasty. I need to get it. And I couldn't find it nowhere. Psychopathic Merch didn't have it. Amazon didn't have it. eBay didn't have it.
No.
And I went to like the 5th page on Google and I see it on Boom Moose. So I was like, all right, I got it.
Yep. Anytime I'm looking for an album that I know it's not really rare, but it might be a little bit hard to find, I go on Bull Moose because they might even have a used copy for sale.
Yeah.
I've been doing that a lot. Like when I completed my Cottonmouth Kings discography a couple years back, and there was a couple albums I couldn't find, or that they were just too fucking expensive, and I was like, I'm not paying for, because I know that they're not good albums, but I want them for the collection.
Fuck yeah.
And I found a couple on Bull Moose for like $5, and I'm like, man, Bull Moose comes through in the clutch.
And they have free shipping too.
Yeah, and they ship mad quick.
Fuck yeah. I got my uncle the Bank Power Boom vinyl for his birthday. He loves that album, so
Hell yeah.
on Boom Moose, that was cheap as fuck.
Yep. Yeah, I drove all the way fucking to New Hampshire for Record Store Day this year. And I don't know if I'll do that again.
I had a question for you, Ron. How is that the almighty vinyl? Is it a gatefold or what?
I keep all my vinyl sealed.
Sealed?
Yep.
I was gonna cop that because I love that album so much.
There's 2 different covers, and my collector in me wants me to fucking get the other cover now. But I have the.
That's so fucking evil.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
The horns and the teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the variant cover.
Yeah, I see motherfuckers have the CDs like that too. Unfortunately, I don't have that.
I got lucky and got that CD too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So somehow,
even the packaging is fresh, you know? Like the packaging is fucking dope.
Yeah, dude. Like the back, the track list. These dudes, man.
Ugh.
Yeah, I keep all my vinyls sealed.
I don't blame you, man.
Only because I don't have a record player.
I don't either.
But I'm a collector.
Yeah.
But
and I think I wouldn't even play it. I'd be too lazy to get up or turn it over. And I just want to listen to shit conveniently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, looking at this, it does fold open.
Oh shit! Yeah, I need that. I'm gonna get that next.
Yeah, so it's not just one sleeve. Yeah, and then there's 2 different covers and then 3 different disc variants.
Shit.
And I don't know which one I got. But I'll never find out. I just want the other cover.
I'm guessing the other cover is like the 3 heads together of them without the teeth and the horns. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's the same thing, just without the horns and the teeth.
Yeah.
But I was disappointed in that Bone Thugs vinyl
Yeah, I was gonna get it too, bro.
I read reviews on Discogs, and apparently it sounds really good.
Shit.
But yeah, like the blank white.
Yeah, that's some shit that DJs got like in the 90s.
Right. It looks like a test pressing or some shit.
Yeah, that's whack. Which was the
right? It's whack. It's whack and dope at the same time.
Yeah.
It's whack. I would rather have the cover, but it's dope that I was able to find a copy because from what I understand, this shit was, I mean, just for me, it was hard to find. And it's only 2,000 copies. And 2,000 copies for like an underground group, that's a lot.
Fuck yeah.
I think Shanzi said it on my podcast. But 2,000 copies for Bone Thugs, that's not a lot at all.
Nope.
And I was bumping this album this week because I bought the vinyl.
Oh God, do I love that? I got 3 copies of the CD.
Ooh, so good.
Fuck yeah. That's one of the first groups I started obsessing over, man, when I was a kid.
Yep, I don't blame you.
Love them.
I love Mr. Ouija Part 2, and then it goes right into Mo Murda. Oh.
Dark as fuck, dude.
Yeah, man. Even there's not a bad song on. I'm looking at the track list. There's not a bad song on this album.
No.
East 1999. Yeah. I love when Busy Bone comes in on East 1999. I'm one of the thuggest motherfuckers in your city.
Hit that hydro.
Yep. I didn't get into Bone Thugs until I saw them on the Wicked Wonka tour.
Yep, that's always amazing.
Again, ICP putting me onto some more hip hop shit.
That's dope.
That tour was fucking. Were you at that show?
Yeah, Tech 9, we had the red hair and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That show, because I knew who Bone Thugs were and I knew some of their songs, so I was like, all right, I know I'm gonna enjoy seeing Bone Thugs live.
I don't think Busy was even there.
No, he wasn't. That's when he was out of the group.
Yeah, man.
But what was the song that they played? I think they played Body Rot.
Oh God, I fought a war.
And I was like, yo, my buddy was like, you like this shit? I'm like, do I like this shit? Yeah, this beat is fucking hard.
And they were mad on that album. They were dissing everybody. 3-6, Crucial Conflict, Twister.
Yeah, man. They didn't give a fuck.
No, I love that album. I don't know, man. You know, 10-9 is my favorite, but that's up there, though. That is up there, Art of War, man. That is up there.
Art of War is so good.
Fuck yeah.
Busy Bone was going hard during that era.
Yes. My favorite member, too, by the way.
Busy?
Yep. It's crazy sometimes, too. Hard.
I go back and forth between Busy and Crazy. It all depends on the song.
Fuck yeah.
Crazy on Body Rot. Speaking of Body Rot.
Oh, man, he covered all kind of bodies on that shit.
Yeah, he did. You never find a bunch of thugs. So hard.
In the chorus. In the voice.
Yeah.
Up to the player hating niggas body rot. That shit is hard, man.
Yeah, man. I love Bone Thugs. When I saw them on the Wicked Wonka tour, I bought fucking what was it? Thuggish Ruggish. What was the first one? Is that Thuggish Ruggish Bone? No, that's a song.
Creeping, right? Creeping on a come up?
Oh yeah, Creeping on a Come Up.
Yeah.
I bought Creeping on a Come Up, East 1999, and Art of War the next day. I was like, fuck it, I'm going in.
You're just like me, bro. That's how I was with Tech. My nigga PJ played me Here Comes Tech and Nina. I got fucking Angelic and Absolute Power, man.
Yep. I did that when I heard his verse on Serial Killer. I went and bought Angelic and Absolute Power.
You got the J. Cole joint too, don't you?
I did. I just got that a few years ago.
Yeah, I need to get that too.
It has a bunch of different songs on it.
Yep. I prefer Reparation though, because it has Breathe, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Reparation better, but it's cool to have both versions.
Oh yes, it is. Especially like niggas like us, you know.
Right. And that J-Core version's not that hard to find.
It's on eBay for like $10 one time. So
yeah, I think I paid like maybe $15 for it. I know it definitely wasn't over 20.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Nope. But yeah, that Breathe track, that shit is hard.
Oh my God, yes it is. Yes it is. Shit.
He was on some dark shit early on.
Fuck yeah.
He dabbles in it, dabbles a little bit here and there now, but not like he did on Angelic.
Oh my God. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time. There's no question about that.
Easily top 10 for me.
Yes.
Possibly top 5.
Aaron Dantes Yates. KOD, man. I was going through a lot of shit around that time in '09, and that nigga, he helped me get through, man. I love KOD.
Hell yeah. That album actually, I didn't like it till years later.
Oh, man.
I know. Everybody I talk to is like, you're bugging. And I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just not connecting with me. Like, it's not there for me. Like, for some
because
reason.
I was so, the fucking cunt of an ex-girlfriend aborted my kid, said it was a miscarriage, got cheated on and all that, all kind of personal shit I was going through. Maybe that spoke to me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's one of my favorite albums from Tech. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And now that I think of it, '09, I had just gotten out of like a depression, and I was like, I was feeling really good at that time. So maybe that's why that album,
Yeah.
it was too dark. I mean, I love dark shit, but I mean, maybe that's why. Because now that I think of it, I had moved into a new spot, and I was feeling really fucking good at that time. So that maybe that's why. But I mean, Brother Lynch put out fucking Dinner and a Movie around that same time, and I love that shit. And
I'll never forget that when that came out. Oh my god,
that shit is hard.
And you know, Rombo, when I hear new albums, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta download them because my pre-order will take a while to get here.
Right.
So I was in the Real Tech 9 forum. Remember that forum, the Real Tech 9?
Yep.
And some nigga was passing around a link for Dinner and a Movie, and I downloaded that ASAP. And my nigga, I was just blown away. I'm like, oh my god.
So first listen, I was like, whoa, Brother Lynch is back.
The production is so fucking good.
It really is, dude.
And it sounds good.
Yeah, that's when Rob Rebeck was still doing the engineering for Strange.
Oh my god.
Not that their new engineer is bad, because their new engineer is really good, but Rob Rebeck was killing it during that time.
I gotta ask you a question, Ro, man, because I ain't listened to this in so long. What is the whole storyline like? That nigga was just dreaming about this shit or something? Because
I have to go back and listen to it.
At the end, you hear Travis going, "What do you mean? Your mother's been dead for years." Some crazy shit.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, your mother's been dead for years. What the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, just kind of babbling. He's like, oh, what the fuck?
That's genius shit, though. That is some genius shit. That's some of the greatest concept albums ever. Like that ass.
I agree. Absolutely. All three of those albums went hard. Manable Lecter.
Oh, God.
And then what was the other one called?
Coat Hanger Strangler, 2011.
Coat Hanger Strangler, yep. Fucking
I might like that better than his 90s stuff.
Man.
I might. It's kind of back and forth. But
I might be right there with you.
Jesus.
Because Season of the Sickness is a fucking bona fide classic.
Oh, it is. We're doing that with Roxy. Don't know when, but we're doing that.
But those Coat Hanger Strangler albums, he was on one. He was on one during that era.
He was. That's some of the greatest music that Strange ever released. There's no question.
I wonder if he was doing like drugs and shit.
Would it surprise me, the shit he's talking about on that.
Right. Because when dudes be taking drugs, yo, they be coming up with some crazy shit.
Fucking M, he was all pilled out on those albums.
Yeah.
Early album.
You know what I like about Run the Jewels is they always be posting like them eating mushrooms and shit when they're making albums.
Damn. The production sounds like that futuristic drugged out shit.
For real. But yeah, those Brother Lynch was on fire, man. Strange. Cut Calhoun dropped Ryan Uncut during that time.
Oh, no, I was bumping that track with Lynch the other day, that Dark Knight. Oh, my God.
So hard.
I'm about to get bloody, Cuddy. Motherfuckers don't love me. That shit is hard, man.
Yep. I think, did Chris drop Kicking and Screaming during that time?
Oh, yeah. 2012, somewhere around there.
So somewhere, yeah. So
that's a great album.
That is. Dude, Twisted went hard.
Twice, right?
Twice. I remember I was like, oh shit, Twisted got 2 features. I'm waiting for a Twisted feature on a Tech album.
I know. There was an interview with Tech around the time when All 6s and 7s came out, and Tech was like, people get mad that I don't have Twisted or ICP on my albums, but it has to feel right. The beat has to feel right. Some shit like that.
He says that with anybody. That why haven't you got... he said that with somebody else too. Why haven't you got... I forget who. And he's like, it has to fit. I have to have the right beat. And until then, it's not going to happen.
Gotta respect that.
Absolutely. You're not going to just randomly throw some. I mean, you could, and I'm sure a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
But I get where he's coming from. He wants to put out, classic albums.
Fuck yeah.
But I would love to hear Twisted on and Tech Nine now.
Oh my god. Especially Mono.
Yeah, man.
Mono's in his bag right now. Like, woo.
Killing it. I want to hear a Twisted album, EP, or something produced by Young Wicked.
That'd be fire.
Because his production is dope.
Yes, oh god, yes it is. I'm a big fan of Otis, man. Always have been.
Yep.
Fuck all the drama bullshit. I like Young Wicked.
I always thought A and B was all right.
Fuck yeah.
They grew up and evolved, and they make dope ass music.
Slaughter really blew my wig back. That's a banging album.
Yeah, because he was on that Killjoy Club.
Oh god, love that.
And
album.
I was like, oh man, this is the type of shit Otis at the time. I was like, this is the type of shit he's on now. Like you could hear his evolution from Blood In, Blood Out, God's Hand, and then I think the next thing you heard from him was that Killjoy Club. Oh no, he put out that mixtape.
Oh yeah, Young Wicked Volume 1, some shit like that.
Yep. But yeah, when Slaughter dropped, I kind of went into it with no expectations. I was like, I don't really know what to expect from a Young Wicked album, but that shit was hard.
Oh yeah.
That Drinking on My Fifth.
Yes, my favorite.
Love that song.
So
that shit with Jelly Roll.
Oh my god, that shit is hard.
He said, what does Jelly Roll say? He says, I swear I'm somewhere between Kid Rock and that old Twisted shit. Like, oh.
Yeah. He killed that.
No ICP feature on that album. I was surprised. But yeah. I don't think it wouldn't have fit.
Nah.
He did have ABK on there.
Yeah, I forgot about that, man.
But yeah, that album was fucking hard.
Fuck yeah. 2015, I think. Somewhere.
Yep. I believe so.
Man.
And then he dropped Vengeance. That shit was hard. That track with Twisted.
Oh god, that's a good little EP right there.
It's gonna be a bloodbath.
When Return of the Prodigal Son comes out. Oh my god.
Stupid.
I'm a big Gmo fan, so that Blau. Woo.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge Gmo fan, but dude raps his ass off. And that track, yo, in my opinion, that is the hardest verse Monoxide ever spit.
I'm not mad at that because he went the fuck in.
Went in.
Man.
Not only was he saying some crazy shit, but the multi-syllable rhymes that he was doing on that shit.
Yeah.
Like, he was rhyming, like, entire lines on that shit.
Fuck yeah.
And then
Go ahead,
what's
brother.
that? And then Gmo fucking came in on that shit. Hold up, Young Wicked.
Swanton bomb the casket. Nigga.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
You don't listen to real hip hop then. I love that nigga, man. And he's my homeboy. So shout out to Gmo, man.
Right. Yeah, he went in on that shit too.
Man.
That album's so hard. And then that track with Ritz and Madrox.
I feel that shit deep. That's some real shit.
For real. And dude, Madrox, does Madrox on that song sound like Mr. Bones from like Season of the Pumpkin to you?
I gotta listen to that again to get refreshed. But I love the song. I just gotta get Madrox's voice in my head.
Yeah. When you listen to it, think of Madrox or think of Mr. Bones from Season of the Pumpkin. And he sounds just like that. I'm like, yo, I haven't heard this voice in mad long.
Which is my favorite HOK album too, so.
I'm not mad at that. I'd probably have to go Head Trauma.
That's a good one.
That's more of like some hip-hop type shit.
My boy PJ let me rip all the CDs to iTunes, so the Fright Fest one. So I got all my HOK sounding pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yep. Hell yeah.
Wish I had hard copies though, because
the only one I don't have a hard copy of is Outbreed.
That's the EP, right?
Yeah.
I gotta download it. It sounds like shit.
Yeah, there was somebody on the old Psychopathic Traders forums.
Yeah.
Who was remastering like random old albums, and he remastered that. I could send it to you. It sounds fucking amazing.
Oh, hit it up the email, brother, when you get a chance.
Yeah, that shit sounds really good.
Oh yeah, and that cover's dope too. So fucking.
It really is, and that's an underrated EP, I think.
I was pissed. How are you gonna make cassettes and vinyl with no CDs? Come on.
Yeah. And the only CD that they haven't re-released is that Outbreed CD.
Yeah, they never got a Fright Fest joint.
Yep. They re-released Home Sweet Home, Homebound, skipped Outbreed, did Season of the Pumpkin, and Head Trauma. You know what was weak about the Head Trauma shit though?
Oh, that cover's trash.
The cover is trash, and all the copies came autographed on the plastic, so I couldn't open it. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
They're notorious for doing that. They did that with CC4, the Collection 4. They did it with fucking A New Nightmare too, I think.
Isham did it with the remastered Boom and Words. I couldn't even open that shit because that's the only Isham autograph I have.
I opened it and said, fuck it. It sounds so good too. Jeez.
It really does. That's that. Oh man, the remastered, amazing.
Fuck yeah, love Boomer.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I'll have to hit you with that remastered Outbreed.
Oh,
I don't know who the dude was, but he remastered a bunch of shit. I have a remastered version of Head Trauma as well. That sounds really good. And he actually remastered Beverly Kills.
Oh man.
But I didn't download it, and I tried to go look for it, and I can't fucking find it.
Yeah, Beverly Kills is pretty fucking low in the mix.
It really, but it's such a good, like, the music makes up for it.
Oh yeah, I love that. I reviewed that and I praised the fuck out of it.
Yeah, but yeah, the mix on it is it's really soft. So is Terror Wheel.
Yeah.
Even Tunnel of Love is a little low.
Yeah, yes, I noticed that.
I would love remastered versions of those on CD.
Those are just supporting me as Joker's cards. I love those Sideshow EPs.
Absolutely. They should do what Isham did and do like an EP collection remastered on a CD.
That'd be fresh.
I'd scoop that up real quick.
In a heartbeat. Fuck yeah.
Remastered? I'm all for it.
Hell yeah. Some of that shit is like Joker card material, man.
All of it is, really.
Fuck yeah.
Beverly Kills, man. Fucking The Stalker. Chop Chop with Isham.
Ooh, with that Ice Cube Black Korea sample.
Yep. Isham produced that shit. Dude, Isham's production, man. I would have loved to hear more ICP on Isham production back then.
Imagine how evil Jay and Shaq would sound on some, like, Do You Believe in God production.
Yeah, man. Imagine if 94 Isham produced Ringmaster.
Oh, Lord. That'd be the hardest shit ever.
Stupid hard, because he was like, that was Closed Casket, and then he was getting ready for Do You Believe?
And Violent J's voice between Ringmaster and Malenko or some of the illest shit. It always changed, but that's Jay at his peak, man.
Yeah, man. Isham. Mad underrated.
Yes, one of my favorite rappers ever, period.
Same. He's an innovator of a style that's not really popular, but that's his style.
Is the Isham ranking dropping tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.
Fuck yeah. I go on Spotify, listen to that shit. Definitely.
Yeah, it's dropping as a podcast and as a video, but the video is just the Isham ranking, whereas the podcast, I do a little bit of news and then get into the ranking.
Yeah.
So it's like an extended version.
I'll peep both. Because, I fuck with your content heavy, my brother.
Yeah, man. I'm curious to see what people are going to say for the Isham ranking. I can't wait.
I'm going to send the link to Ross. Ross is the nigga with the headset and the logo.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the one on Redman too. He's going to be like, what the fuck? Because he loves Isham as well.
All right. Yeah, it's right out the gate. I come in swinging on that ranking.
I'm curious. I can't wait to see it.
Right out the gate, I said, fuck it. Here we go. But like I said, I like all the albums. They're all good.
Yeah, it don't mean you don't think it's whack enough. Just
right. I'm pretty sure I say that too. I'm like, don't get it fucked up. Like, I like all these albums. But yeah, I like doing the podcast. And then I got the listening party for Alla Xul Elu midnight.
I feel like not even bumping it until the listening party just to get it. You know what I mean? To enjoy it with you.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing it. I say Friday at midnight. It's technically Thursday night.
Yeah.
So it'll be as soon as it hits iTunes, I'll be playing it.
I'll be there, brother. I'm not gonna smoke that day because the last time I missed the show.
And then I'll be doing the Generation Nightmare listening party at 8 p.m. on Friday.
I'm really excited for both of them, to be honest. More so for Zool, but
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm a little more excited for Zool, but I'm just as hyped for the new Twisted shit too.
did your order ship yet?
Nope.
Wow, mine's did, but it's just saying the label printed. I'm not getting no movement, but
Okay.
it's still early on, so.
Yeah, usually they do that, but then they won't ship it till like Monday or Tuesday. That way you get it like day of or day before possibly.
Yeah.
But I don't stress it only because I have Apple Music.
Oh yeah, same here. I got Spotify and I got Tidal too for the time being. I got both.
The only time I stress it is if like a week goes by and I'm like, all right, wait a minute, where's my shit?
Oh yeah, I hate that.
And then you got to be patient because a week is only a week, but after a while, it's only happened a couple times to me.
Yeah, Hatchet Gear, forget it. I told you about that. Oh god.
Oh yeah, fuck Hatchet Gear, dude.
Oh.
I remember I ordered during one of their Christmas sales. They had like 50% off CDs.
Yeah.
So I just bought all like the random shit that I didn't have in my collection. Like the soundtracks and just, the featuring freshness CDs. And I ordered like 11 CDs.
Oh, shit.
And it said it shipped. It said the package was accepted. And then it never updated after that.
Oh, man. It happened to me before, too. Like, I got lost or some bullshit with them.
Yeah. And then I called them. They're like, nope, you have to deal because it says it was picked up and it's in the USPS possession, so you have to go through the post office. I'm like, what the fuck?
The fuck? Y'all shipped it.
Right.
And
then I'm like, all right, so if I do that, I know you're not having the sale, but will you let me get that sale price again if I reorder? And they let me do it. So that was dope.
How'd you get, something happened in 2009, I think it was, or 10. They had the Red Cross Lotus up there?
Yep.
And ninjas were buying it and getting the gold. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, false advertisement.
Yeah, I'm like, that's grimy. They're like, oh, it's out of our control. So someone hacked your shit?
Right. Like, fix it.
Right?
It can't be that hard to change the picture on your fucking website.
It was terrible.
It was awful.
I remember I called them. Some bitch gave me a little cocky attitude. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, sometimes you'd call and they'd be assholes. You'd be like, yo, I fucking gave you my money. Give me my shit.
Right? Wow.
I remember when Hatchet Gear first started and I ordered fucking Fatso, the Earth 2 edition.
Yeah.
And I remember that shit was super sketchy. Super sketchy because I remember at the time everybody on the forums, because it was all about forums back in the day.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, fuck Hatchet Gear, you're never going to get your shit. But I got my Earth 2 Fatso, so that was dope.
Yeah, unfortunately, I told you what I had to pay. $60 fucking dollars.
Yeah, man. That's fucking...
I was like, I want this bad. I love the artwork, the fucking Gawatro Kid card in the back. I love that shit. So
yep.
I had to get it. And Jamie's my dude, so I had to get that.
Yeah, you like Fatso better than Chainsmoker?
Yep, I do, bro.
Damn. I revisited both albums a few years ago because I wanted to see which one I liked better now.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, I liked Fatso better. But listening to it now, I like Chainsmoker better, has better material. He says better shit.
There's some song off Chainsmoker that got Ish, and it's fucking hard. What's the name of that shit?
Get Out of My Way.
Yeah, there you go. That shit.
That shit is fucking dope.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome to hear Monoxide and Isham on a song.
I wish that we would get like you said on my Instagram, a new mono record. That'd be it.
Yeah, it really would.
Fuck
Even if it was just an EP.
Give us something.
How about this instead? Get Young Wicked to produce a fucking mono project.
Ooh, that'd be hard. Fuck yeah. Love to hear that.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for the strike song on Generation Nightmare.
I'm excited for anything that has to do with Alla Xul Elu.
I can't wait to hear that too.
Venomous 5. Did you see the interview with Fagel Lovers? They confirmed that they're doing Venomous 5.
Lee Carver, yep. Dope interview too, by the way.
He's like, should I say it? Joey and Billy are like, no. And he's like, fuck it. Venomous 5 is coming.
I reviewed The Almighty when it first came out, and Joey and Lee Carver watched it. They gave me comments. I was like, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got them all on Facebook.
Fuck yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, those dudes be liking my shit on Instagram.
Yeah, man, I love those dudes.
Shout out to them
Fuck yeah, praise Zool.
for absolute praise.
Fuck yeah, long live evil, motherfucker.
Oh man, dude, seeing them live at the Middle East upstairs, that little ass room. You ever been to the Middle East
Yeah,
upstairs?
I mean, yep, I've been
That
there.
that tiny ass little room, man, was fucking live.
Woo.
That shit, it was that whole floor was a mosh pit. You were either standing up right up against the stage or you were in the pit, and I was in the fucking pit. My voice was fucked up after that show because I was screaming every fucking word that they played.
That's dope, dude.
I was so hyped. They came out. They came out with the parish.
Oh, that shit is fire.
I was like, "Yup,
Try to kill myself with a duck hunt gun.
so hard, dude."
Oh, we need to review that one day. Me and you, fuck it. One day we'll do that. The Almighty.
Revisit it.
Yeah, when it gets like a year old or something, or a couple of years or whatever.
Yep,
Fuck.
I'm down for that. That fucking album, man,
Oh,
so good. They refined their sound. They like took all the best elements that they had done with their previous work and was just like, boom, here you go.
added lead to the group, which is the best thing they ever did, because that dude is bananas.
Yeah, because they had dudes in and out of the group before. They had the dude. You ever hear the song "The Trunk"?
Yep. On
There-
Psycho.
Yep. There's a third verse on there by Diabolic. The Monster is the dude's name.
And you have
And
the mask and all that too, and all that?
yep, and there's footage on YouTube of him performing with them, performing that song and a couple other songs because he's on a couple songs on Psycho Volume 2.
I never knew that. I thought they were just like features.
No.
Wow.
So they put him as features because he ended up not being in the group, but he was part of the group at one point. He was the third member.
You know what's so hard on that shit, Ron? Move back. Move back is
Yeah. Motherfucker, move back. Boom, and that beat just.
the fucking Prodigy sample, the blood stuff.
Yep.
Shit is hard. Man.
Yep. Love that shit.
Damn.
But yeah,
them all day.
but Lee Carver to the group. I remember when I started seeing pictures, the three guys. I was like, okay, who the fuck is the third guy? Who's this third guy? And then what was the first single? Axe's Family.
Yep.
And I was like, all right, this dude absolutely, like, first song, I was like, all right, this dude fits. This makes sense.
Did you ever hear Bloody on 420?
No, what's that?
Oh, it's on YouTube. It's like they released a single on 420 last year, I think.
Yep.
It is hard, man. It's boom bap shit to the fullest. I'll send the link.
Is Lee Carver on it?
Oh yeah, and he catches a body in that motherfucker, man.
Lee Carver is hard, man. That dude,
Yeah, man.
his voice is so grimy.
Billy's my favorite, but he ain't far behind.
Yeah.
Woo.
I like Joey. They all they all rap their asses off.
Joey Black is nasty.
They're all fucking so good.
I'm running with the devil, no David Lee Roth. Oh man.
I fucking love the opening line on what the fuck is that song called with Insane Poetry?
Oh god, I can't pronounce that shit. Bilal.
I got the Bilal.
Oh.
I'm undeniably vile, suicidal with a loaded gun. It's hard to get right with God when you know there's none. Woo!
It's just crazy, dude.
Like, this is like straight from fucking hell type shit.
Yes.
Undeniably vile, I'm suicidal with a loaded gun. It's hard to get right with God when you know there's none. Like, what the fuck? And then Insane Poetry comes in. How does he come in? Fucking
Put a body on that. Love how he killed that.
I can't fucking remember.
That De La Soul reference. Yep. How I plugged 3, some shit like that. That shit was insane. I was like, ooh.
I'd be rapping some random Zool shit sometime, and my girl's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "What?" Because she's not into the wicked shit at all.
Yeah, I had girls like that too. They're like, "What the fuck is this nigga bumping, man?"
It's funny because I'll listen to like I said, I listen to everything. I'll listen to Young Thug. I really like Young Thug.
I like him on features. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. And he's like auto-tuned to the max, fucking mumble rap to the max, and he'd be rapping about just typical rapper shit, money, bitches.
Yeah.
But then I'll go and listen to fucking Zool, and it's just like devil shit.
Which I like. That we haven't had that evil shit in the underground for a long time. Done right, by the way, too.
Right. This is wicked shit done right. I remember when I first started hearing these dudes and I saw them, I'm like, oh man, why are people talking about this? It's just some fucking couple of dudes in some masks.
Yeah.
You know, same shit, different fucking shitty horrorcore shit. I fucking just blew it. I just blew it off every time. And then after a while, it was like, all right, I've been hearing these dudes' name because I started hearing their name when Head of Horns dropped.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
And then Psycho Volume 1 dropped, and I kept, and it was like a year and a half. I'm like, all right, usually you hear of somebody's name and it'll fucking disappear in like a month or something. But after like a year of hearing someone's name, I'm like, all right, I gotta check it out.
A lot of respect to Juggalos. I fucked it with bumping them, so I had to bump these, man. I had to.
Yep.
Mind blown.
And the gimmick fits.
It does.
I love how they all look exactly the same.
I know what Billy Obey looks like. I found a picture of Billy Obey. I was on his Facebook, and I went a couple of pictures. I'm like, wow. It took me a while, but I want to see what them niggas look like, man. I only know how Billy Obey looks like, though. I don't know the other niggas.
Without the mask?
Yeah, without the mask.
The only one I've seen without a mask is Lee Carver.
Oh, I did see Lee Carver, too. You're right, because of Knox. He's known as Knox before that.
Yep.
Yep.
He's the only one I've seen without the mask. And I like that they don't want to be seen without the mask.
Yeah, that's fresh, like the old school.
Old school ICP shit, yeah.
Plus, I'll stab a bitch. Leave a bloody corpse like a scratch and sniff.
So dope.
Ooh, yeah, Joey Black's nasty.
I'm hyped.
I am. I'm mad excited. Oh.
I want some fucking Church of Zool for my Easter Sunday, god damn it.
Someone leaked that shit. Nah, I'll just bullshit. But I want to hear it, though.
I know.
I
want that shit.
Oh, yeah, bro. I'll be in a listening party with you, bro. Bumping that shit.
And I know every track, I'm going to end it. I'm going to be like, all right, that shit was hard. Let's get into the next one.
That tune of the Black Tongue. Oh, my God. I'm like, I'm in fucking hell. I'm in hell, yo.
For real. Straight up. And their mixing on their shit is not the best, but it fits so well with their sound.
Yeah, you don't even think of it, really.
No, because you want that grimy sound from them. That's what you want. You don't want an overly polished sound.
Nah, we don't need no clean Zool shit. No, man. We got dirty shit.
Right. I can't wait to hear Venomous 5 because, Monoxide and Madrox on those type of beats, we need to hear them on more type of beats like that.
I agree. Totally. Like shit like Seance 2 Off the Darkness. Like,
yeah.
That's where they shine, man.
Yeah. And I get it. They want to do new sounds, but man, when they're on that straight rap boom bap shit, so hard.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Love that shit. And Monoxide caught a body on that one too. So did Jamie.
The chorus. Oh my God.
Jamie says, "You think that you sick? I write my rhymes with white ink on Blake paper. What the fuck do you think?" or some shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
I got chills with that shit, Ron.
For real.
And then Lost Cause. Oh my God. Me being a depressed motherfucker sometimes.
Yep.
Man.
Hard.
I throw my horns up while I sit up on my throne of trash.
So dope.
That might be my favorite one of my favorite albums of all time. No bullshit. Like dead ass.
It's gonna go down as one of the best, man. It really is.
Especially in our genre, yo. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in this genre. And I hate calling albums classics so soon, but I'm not afraid to call this album a classic.
I have to. The same way I felt back when I had fucking spider legs and shit.
Yeah.
In the Tails OG. That's how I feel about this.
Right.
Man.
I'm not mad if anybody calls that a classic.
Dang, I call it a classic for sure, man.
Going to Hell. That's how they ended their set, Going to Hell.
Amazing song.
Yep. I'm going to hell. They're just so fucking dark.
Fuck yeah. And I like a lot of like black metal and death metal from the late 80s, early 90s, and that's that shit I like. And with the wicked shit, I want that evil devil worshiping shit sometimes.
Right, you really do though.
That's what I got with that shit. Oh my lord,
It's fucking needed. There's a place for it.
I'm not gonna lie. After hearing like Missing Link, and all that happy bullshit, we needed this.
Right. Yeah. I don't know they were trying to recapture the sixth.
Yeah.
With those albums. I think I put together a playlist and came up with like an EP's worth of songs between the 3 albums. Lost, Found, and the outtakes.
Yeah, the outtakes is forgettable as fuck. I have the disc.
And I hate hating on them because I fucking love them.
Oh hell yeah, same here, brother. People think I'm hating on the clowns. No, they're my life, dog. But
right, they put out bad music.
Yeah, and I'm doing all the cards, bro. And I dread when I get to that. Oh god, I gotta listen to that shit.
That's gonna be like a 2-minute video.
Oh shit!
But you got Fearless Fred Fury after that.
Yeah, which I fucking love, by the way. Fuck yeah.
Are you still playing Fearless Fred Fury?
At the moment, here and there, I'm mostly like playing albums. I'm reviewing a bunch of random shit. But I love it.
I haven't listened to it in a few weeks, but it's definitely a good album.
I love it. I'll never forget when I first heard it, man. Do it on Spotify and just blown away. Love it.
Yeah, I did the listening party for that. I don't mind doing the listening parties at midnight. Yeah. And the reason why I chose Xul is because it's an EP. It'll be quick.
Yeah.
When I did the Fearless Fred Fury listening party, it was like 1:30 in the morning. I got to wake up at 6. It was 1:30. I had been up since 6 the day before, and I went to bed, and my girl woke up, and she's like, "How was the listening party?" I was like, "I don't even remember the last like 6 or 7 songs."
Damn.
Like I bet listening to it, I was probably like, all right, and there's that song. Let's get into the next one. Like I wasn't even like giving thoughts on it. I don't even remember.
Damn. I discovered you around that time too. Around that, like Mitch, when he had you on the show, I was like, oh man, this dude's dope.
Yep. Yeah. I've been listening to Mitch for a couple of years.
Yeah, I just discovered Mitch.
A couple years ago when like Chuck Reeves was doing it, when he was doing a show every day.
Yeah.
And then CPN was doing a show every day. And then I just started looking for other people. And then I was like, I wonder if anybody's on iTunes. I wonder if there's any Juggalo shit on iTunes, And I found the Murder Mayhem show. And I started listening to it. And I was like, whoa. I was like, this dude's legit. And I don't see him fucking anywhere at the time.
It's all about the music with you guys. You know what I mean? That's why I love you guys, man.
Yeah.
Music.
Yep. That's what it is what it is.
But God is here, right?
Right. It's all about the fucking music. You either love it, you hate it. You put your thoughts out there. People are gonna agree. People are gonna disagree, and that's fine.
Yep. Enough of the fucking twisted bashing, man. Let's just talk about the music, bro.
Yeah, and somebody was commenting the other day on the Wicked Shit Wednesday chat. They were like, yo, I like how you don't be banning people or deleting comments from the chat, no matter what somebody's opinion is, whether it's good or bad. And I was like, yo, as long as you're not fucking being an asshole, threatening somebody or anything like that, as long as you're not an idiot, opinions are assholes. Everybody has one.
Right.
Oh, you love ICP? That's fine. Oh, you hate ICP? That's fine.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not going to shut somebody down for their opinion.
I only ban motherfuckers when they're being trolls and shit. That's about it.
Right, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I love doing that shit. The Wicked Shit Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, I highly, highly enjoy that shit, bro.
I love it because it puts me onto new shit.
Fuck yeah.
AG, that dude be requesting some shit that I never heard.
Yeah, he's a young ass nigga too. I know that dude really well.
Is he?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Like 24, I think.
No shit.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
I guess so. Damn.
And he's a solid dude. He's a real dude. I fuck with him.
Yep. Yeah, I fuck with AG. His requests are dope.
Fuck yeah.
I hate it when people request Boondocks.
Yo, Roman, I don't know what it is, right? I used to, when I was younger, like in my early 20s when he came out, I liked him. But now it's like, I don't even bump this nigga, man. I don't know what it is.
Right,
you know?
right.
He's not that good. I'm sorry. Like,
He's really good in Psychopathic Riders.
Oh, yeah.
I really like him in Riders.
His first album with them was Duck the Fuck Down.
That shit was hard.
I love that album. I'm so glad I got all my Riders shit, too, because all that stuff's out of print. All that shit.
Yep, I'm glad I got all those Riders albums.
I went back to Rider. You scratch the bitch's panties, smell like cotton candy.
Yep.
That shit.
Yep. Backdoor Riders. That was one of the CDs I ordered off Hatchet Gear a few years ago when they had their sale.
Yeah.
And it came in the mail, and my girl was there, and she's like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's Backdoor Riders. The fuck do you mean?" And then we were listening to it. She's laughing. She's like, "What the fuck?" Backdoor Riders.
He Shouldn't Die is hard too, man. I like that shit.
Isham and ABK.
Check your shit in, bitch.
Yep.
Dumping's your favorite, right?
Dumping, yeah. You said Riding Dirty, right?
Oh yeah, Riding Dirty. Yep. O2.
Riding Dirty's hard.
Fuck yeah. I
love Dumping though. Misery went the fuck in on that album.
Yes, he did. Twin Gats.
Yep. I'm gonna pay your cap quick. Fuck all this rap shit a long way from home. Infrared beam on your dome.
Oof.
Shit is hard. And then that song on Every Day. The fuck does he say?
Every day.
Yeah.
Fire.
I can't remember.
A 98 Misery full length would have been amazing on Psychopathic, man.
Yeah, man. They put out that Para, whatever the fuck. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it.
I'm not a Spanish nigga either, so
I don't want to butcher it.
Yeah.
But they put out that full length at last year's gathering.
I listened to it. It sounds new though. Like this can't be from '98.
That's what I said. I was like, this is not from '98.
No.
Like they tried throwing Shaggy on that one song and like have his voice sound like it kind of sounds like it comes from '98, but not even really.
Real motherfuckers like us, we know what it is.
Yeah, like this is it's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But yeah, definitely not from '98.
No.
I like Misery. I followed his career after Psychopathic too.
Yeah, I used to talk to Misery, man. He used to hit me up in the messages on Facebook way back.
Remember that Untwisted song?
Just some Twisted and shit.
Yep.
What happened? I think it was something like with Matt Nips or some crazy
shit. Matt Nips. What the fuck is the story with that?
Something about they told him to wait to go on for Riders and some crazy shit. Misery's told it before, but
yeah, and then like it all unfolded at the hotel in a big brawl.
Jesus.
Misery stabbed Blaze with scissors.
Oh shit.
I've heard stories from people that were there, underground cats that were there, and like I guess fucking Madrox was catching bodies during that brawl.
He's knocking niggas out, huh?
Yeah. The dude, I remember the dude was telling the story. He's like, Madrox comes in like the fucking Hulk and just starts slamming motherfuckers.
That's dope. I gotta ride for them though when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, but then Misery came in, stabbed Blaze, and that's when everybody fucking bounced out. That's when everybody dispersed. Because I guess Juggalos were in on that shit too. Wow. Because Misery had Spanish side, and fucking I guess there was, from what I understand, there was like at least 20 people in that brawl.
Remember that Fuego Flames dude or whatever the fuck? Gmo caught a body on that nigga and Misery.
Yep.
Damn.
Fuego.
He's trash. I don't fuck with that dude.
No.
I like Misery though.
I like Misery, yeah. Fuego. Yeah, Gmo's not a dude you want to battle.
No, he got those battle bars, you know what I mean? Right.
He's cut from that cloth.
When he did Blase Rose on Instagram, I was dying. He's like, you well in the field looking ass bitch.
And he caught a body with Jay.
He did, man. He did. And I got hate for that. I already told you the story on that. But, yeah.
I said the same thing. I'm like, yo, Gmo caught a body with this shit.
Doesn't mean that we don't like Violent J. That's how stupid these motherfuckers are, you know?
Right, exactly. Like I can listen to a rap battle and still be fans of both people.
Right? Duh.
People just it's juggalos that aren't educated in the genre of hip hop
That's oh god, that's so true.
or the culture of hip hop rather.
There's a lot of them, unfortunately. So I'm glad we got motherfuckers like us, man. We know what's up.
Right. You can listen to somebody that got dissed like a motherfucker and still be a fan.
Right?
It happens.
Fuck yeah.
But I think I'm gonna bounce out of here.
Same here, man. I'm gonna get something to eat.
For sure.
All right, brother.
All right, man. And yeah, until next time.
Thank you so much, Ron.
No doubt. Thank you for joining me.
Peace, brother.
Peace.